All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, dumb honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the elders of Yasha Allah. Honors to you, Akim, teaching the truth and sincerity. It's putting your life on the lines. And peace to the house of Israel that's scattered throughout all nations through the four corners of the earth. Today, I want to go into being accountable of your actions. You know, because we catch hell, or the Most High jacks us up. The Most High sends Satan after us, and we get plagued. You know, whether we get plagued at our jobs, we get plagued with our health, we get plagued in life in general. You know, whatever situation you may be going through, whatever hell you may be catching. And the majority of the times it's because we're being accounted for our actions. Remember, the Most High is not a respecter of persons. And, you know, I'm gonna get the scriptures, you know, because the scriptures go into it, you know, because sentence isn't executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in their ways. You know, because we don't get jacked up the first time we go off or we bump our head, or we don't get jacked up when we sin. You know, you may be liable to commit that act again. You may be liable to commit the folly, the transgression again. You know, but us being service of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, you being a believer of the Most High and His Son, you gotta repent. You gotta own up to your actions and just stop, man. You gotta have discipline. You gotta pray to the Most High first and foremost. But you gotta own up to your actions, man. Like, nah, I can't be doing this shit. Or I can't be in this spirit. I can't be doing this folly. You know? Because that's why the Most High is jacking your ass up. That's why you going through what you're going through. To humble you. You know? And we got plenty of accounts with Jonah. You know, he just straight up disobeyed Yahweh, which is liable to be put to death. But when you written in the book of life, when you a servant, when you a part of the elect, you know, the Most High is going to jack your ass up, you know, because you're his son, and you're not going to kill your son. You know, you're going to beat his ass. So the elect, you're just getting, as elect members, you're getting your ass kicked. You're getting your ass whooped for the actions that you've done. So let's get it. This Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for which he have done, and there is no respecter of persons. Okay, I'm going to read it again. He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. So, once again, just because you're not paying for it right then and there, don't mean you're not going to pay for it in the future. The Most High requireth that which is past. All right? Yes, our power is a merciful power. All right? At the same time, he's a great teacher. He's a harsh teacher, like Apostle Gabar likes to say. Well, like the scriptures say, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. The Most High is a harsh teacher. All right? So it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. So when you going through your daily shit, you know, or you catching some harsh hell, man, you know, that's just the Most High humbling you, man. He's putting his foot up your ass, which is well needed. We all need a foot put up our asses, because we are stiff-necked people. We are rebellious people. Even the ones that serving the Lord, even the prophets, man. You are Israelite, man. You in this flesh. You in this corruptible flesh. You have to change the darkness that's put upon you. All right? But there's a balance to it. There's a balance to it. I'm not, you know, just getting on Jake, you know. But this is necessary. What is that? Romans chapter 12. No, is it Romans 8? Well, let me get this. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. All right? So when you do your carnal things, you do your folly things, you know, it might be something that's temporary or pleasing to you, but that doesn't mean it's pleasing to the Heavenly Father. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have hobbies or things that you like to do, entertainment, but I'm talking about as in stuff that's carnal, stuff that makes you go off. You know, sin, transgression of the law, offending your brother, all right? Not being there for your brother when your brother needs it, all right? It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be, all right? Because the mind, your flesh, is given into your belly, the lust of your belly, man. Whatever your eye, the lust of your eyes, the pride of life, the lust of the ears, the lust of the flesh, all right? It's subject to that. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. So once again, this truth is about denying yourself. This truth is about suffering, all right? And denying yourself pleases the Heavenly Father, okay? Being there for your brother pleases the Heavenly Father. And when you giving into your flesh, giving on to your flesh, you're going to pay for it. Especially if you're part of the elect. Most High going to put his foot up your ass, which is well needed. Remember, in regards to spirituality, we're still kids, man. Whether you 1 year old to 7 to 8 years old, you still a spirit, you know. Yeah, according to this world, you're a grown-ass man. You're an adult. You're a hierarchy. You're superiority. But in the spirit, you're still young, man. You're still a kid. You know? In regards to age, according to fleshly people, carnal people, yeah, you're a king, man. You're a grown-ass man. But in regards to spirit, in the age of spirit, you're still a kid, man. So you're still going to do dumb shit. And guess what? You're going to pay for that dumb shit. Okay? There's Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 8. 8 verse 11. It says, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily. All right? So, what's the evil work? Giving onto your flesh. Okay? Being carnal, you know? And just being straight up and down carnal, man. You're living a carnal life. You're not giving anything towards the spirit. All right? Now, I'm not saying as in, because I want to make it clear. I want to make the point clear. All right? You have to take care of your worldly things, as in work, family, your house, you know, whatever the case may be. And then you got your hobbies, which is entertainment. Okay? You got your hobbies. You got your hobbies and things that, you know, entertains you. But the majority of your life should be given to this word. This is the whole duty of man. Okay? You got to get your priorities straight. Your life isn't about you. It's about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and what you can do to please Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And one of the ways of pleasing him is what you do for your fellow Israelite brother. Okay? And what you do towards his work, this labor. Okay? So it says, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. So because you're not getting jacked up right away, because of the carnal shit you keep doing, doesn't mean you're not going to get jacked up. And then the shit that you do get away with, because the Most High is merciful. You know, the Most High is merciful. You get away with some sin, man. You get away for transgressing the laws or some carnal shit. Doesn't mean you ain't gonna pay for it, man. And these are the scriptures that gotta come to mind. Yeah, I gotta be on point when I'm out here in this world. I gotta be on point because Satan is seeking to devour me. He's seeking for me to be carnal, but I gotta be spiritual. All right. So this is Romans chapter 14, verse 13, verse 12. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to the Most High. This is talking about in the end. Let me read it again. I'll read verse 11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess the Most High. This is when Yahweh Shah returns. Every knee is going to bow, and everybody's going to confess Yahweh. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to the Most High. So you got to give account of your works. Even the carnal shit that you do, you got to give account of it, man. Yeah, I did wrong to this, you know. I was fucked up this day. I transgressed, I sinned this day. You know, I coveted this day. I wasn't spiritual this day. I stole this day. I didn't keep the Sabbath holy this day. You know, we're not justified by the Lord, you know, but the Lord is our heritage. That's the covenant that we have with the Most High. That's the agreement we have with the Most High. So we don't make void the law. Okay? The law is not what's going to save you, but at the same time, that's the guidelines of living a righteous life. You understand? So it says, so then every one of us shall give account of himself to the Most High. All right? And this is the last scripture. Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So basically, use your words wisely. And this doesn't only apply to words, this applies to conduct and actions. Use your actions and your conduct wisely, because you're going to have to give account of it. You're going to be held accountable for what you say and what you do. You understand? So be spiritual, man. Walk in the spirit. Walk in the light of Yahweh Shah. You know? Live the life of the scriptures, like the scriptures laid out for you. Because that's the things that please the Heavenly Father. And when you give account, you're going to be blameless, which is another topic. All right? But that's the point of this lesson. Be blameless. Okay? So it says, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. So by thy actions and by thy deeds thou shalt be justified, and by thy deeds thou shalt be condemned. So be blameless and walk in the spirit, man. And know when you're going through what you're going through, the Lord is chastising you, which is Salakia, which is well needed, man. It's well needed for your growth. It's well needed for your spirit. But with that, I hope you was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah for putting the spirit upon me for doing this lesson. Until next time, I say shalom.